Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching, email coaching, as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have a self-study mini course, Telepathically Connect with Your Specific Person. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to answer a question that I was asked in the comments of one of my videos. And this is actually a very good question, and it doesn't really come up that often in the manifesting community, so I thought it was worth exploring and discussing. And that is, what if I've been persisting in my techniques, in my affirmations, or whatever I've been doing, and my specific person manifests the exact opposite to what I want or to what I've been affirming? So I wanted to discuss and go a little deeper into why this might be happening, and if it's happening for you right now, what you can do to improve the situation. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So like I just said in my intro, this is something that doesn't really come up all that much in the manifesting community. I'm sure all those of you who have been manifesting your specific person for a while, you've probably followed a bunch of coaches, perhaps have followed support groups in social media, perhaps have read some books. I'm sure what you're always being told is persist, persist, persist. And that is not wrong. However, what is not clarified is what you need to persist in. And let me explain here. Because a lot of the time, if not most of the time, people take that direction to persist, persist, persist as an invitation to, let's say, affirm 24/7. Or keep visualizing 24/7. Or keep scripting all the time, all day long. Or having inner conversations all day long. In other words, they take that as, I need to be repeating the technique continuously, as much as I can throughout my day, over and over and over and over again. But what they don't understand, and what a lot of these coaches unfortunately fail to explain to people, is that the reason you do the techniques is to get to a certain state. And when we say state, we mean a certain mental and emotional state, a certain state of how you perceive your reality, what you expect to happen in your situation, in this case, with your specific person. And in other words, what is your dominant energy that you're projecting towards that situation? If that doesn't change, and you are instead persisting in just doing the techniques, and let's say you're affirming all day long, affirming obsessively, what could happen is that you see the opposite results manifest instead of what you were actually manifesting and what you were actually affirming for. Now, this doesn't happen every single time, and it doesn't mean that if you're affirming a lot, it's going to happen to you. No, but you need to be looking out for a change in your inner state and in your inner energy. If you don't have that change, your affirming or whatever other technique you're doing obsessively is actually coming still from a place of lack. It's still coming from a place of, I don't have my desire. I'm doing something to get something. And so how this could manifest in the 3D, potentially, not in every case, but in some cases, is your specific person showing you the exact opposite to what you want. Let's say you're in no contact and you are affirming and affirming and affirming and affirming for them to contact you and break the no contact. And instead of them texting you or calling you, you find out that they blocked you. The reason this happened is because you focused obsessively on doing the technique over and over and over and over again. However, you didn't pay any attention to how this technique helped you shift your inner state and if it actually helped you shift your inner state. I've said it many, many times. I'm going to say it once more here. It is not the techniques that manifest. It's your dominant inner states and your dominant inner energies and assumptions regarding the situation that you're manifesting. And I can say that with a lot of certainty because unfortunately, I myself have fallen into this trap years ago when I was still learning conscious manifesting myself. I fell into that trap of affirming all day long. It wasn't for a specific person, but it was for something that I really, really wanted to change in my life. What ended up happening was that a problematic situation ended up completely falling apart with my obsessive affirming. And the reason why that happened was because I focused on affirming, but without having a corresponding shift in my inner state. I didn't feel like I was the person who had the desire. I didn't feel that like the person who had changed the unfavorable situation. I didn't relax. I didn't calm down. Instead, I was just stressed out and obsessively affirming for what I wanted. And what ended up happening was that, unfortunately, I got the opposite results. And so that experience right there taught me that this is not the right way, that I had to change my state, I had to change my energy, I had to change who I am within in order for the 3D to reflect something different. And so if you are in that situation of persisting, but you're persisting on a technique instead of paying attention to how your state is, how your energy is, how your perceptions have shifted about the situation, then you could see things with your specific person manifesting the exact opposite way to what you were wanting and what you were hoping for. So what do you do in this situation? The answer is actually quite easy. First of all, you stop this urgency, you stop this obsession. You stop obsessing about doing the techniques 100 times a day, 1,000 times a day. You start instead paying attention to how you feel inside about the situation. You start relaxing. You start calming down. You start chilling about it. You may need to redirect your energy and your focus within yourself. You start talking yourself out of needing that desire so desperately, associating this desire with your happiness. You disassociate from having to have it, and instead you adopt an energy of, I want to have it, I would like to have it, I would love to have it, but I don't have to have it. And you start actually embodying what living in the end truly means. If you and your specific person were together in a committed, loving, happy relationship right now, would you be chasing? Would you be doing 1,000 techniques every day? Would you be obsessing, despairing, clinging, feeling a desperate need for that desire? The answer is no. The answer is that you would be chilled, you would be content, you would be feeling fulfilled, and that you would be living your best life, you would be focusing on yourself and all the things that you want to do, and your SP would be one important part of your life, but not your whole life, not the whole center of your life. And so this is, you guys, the energy you're going for. You're going for an energy that is much more chilled, much more relaxed, much more trustful of the process. An energy of, I know things are working out for me. I know everything is in place. Everything is under control. I don't need to despair over it or obsess over it. It's already mine. It's already coming. I'm just expecting to see it in my 3D any day. And until then, I'm going to live my best life for myself, focus on myself, and just be as happy and as content as I can be with my life today and right now. If your SP was here today, you would be feeling grateful, you would be feeling relieved, you would be feeling calm, you would be feeling reassured, you would be feeling safe. So these are the feelings that you are looking to conjure up to construct that living in the end state. So this is what your priority needs to be. Not doing the techniques 1,000 times a day, not obsessing over the techniques, not persisting over the techniques. You persist over the state, not the actual technique. And automatically by doing that, you get yourself out of the obsessive state, the desperate state, the needy state, and you get yourself into the state of the wish fulfilled. And from there, you observe how things go with your specific person. And I'm pretty sure before you know it, things will turn around and you will start seeing a much different version of your specific person. They will stop manifesting opposite things to what you want, and you will actually start seeing your desire, your actual desire, unfolding before your eyes with very, very little effort from your end. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.